Hello everyone, and welcome back. This week's video is going to probably be a lot shorter than usual. We just have a lot of stuff going on away from the farm right now, with Melissa's office and warehouse being moved from Wisconsin into Minnesota. Just a lot of stuff going on. Just put a new bale in for the cows. It was time. And in about 10 minutes they're going to show up with the 2 piglets, so I wanted to make sure I got all that on video. I got a little spot for them to sleep and a bale they can push around there, or part of one. We've got the water right there. Later today I'll feed them. Yeah, it'll be nice because then that excess milk can go to the pigs. Yesterday I went and picked up 150 pounds of 16% grower. And I can actually, usually if you were just to feed the pigs grain, which we're not going to with the added milk and then stuff out of the garden later, ours will be a lot less. But you can raise a pig from the size they are now to processing with about 750 pounds of feed. I can buy this feed right here, 1,000 pounds for 200 bucks. So I'll probably buy it in bulk, and with the milk, mixing it together, we're going to come out really good on that deal. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have pigs really right now if I didn't have the cow, because it's double for us, you know. I mean, use up the milk and that just really helps them grow fast. Today it's windy, but it's supposed to get up to 60 degrees. Yesterday it only made it to 39 or 40. It snowed in the morning, and then it was misty rain. It was just really a rotten, depressing kind of a day. And now today, it's really windy, of course, and warmer. And then tonight we have rain coming in, and then we have rain chances for the next 3 or 4 days off and on. But today is kind of a nice relief. Well, the pigs are here. They showed up, and they're small. The smallest pig I ever got when I've raised them was about 35 pounds. I don't think these guys are even 10 pounds yet. So when they get here, they're both in a dog kennel in the back of the people's truck. And she grabs one of them and comes out, and I said, I don't know. I think that they're going to be able to get out of my fence. So she takes the pig to the left side of the gate, and sure enough, she takes it, and I thought she would just see if it would fit through the hole. No, she pushes it into the cage. Well, then I said, well, I'm going to go get a dog kennel, and I will put them in a kennel and then put some other wire around it later. Well, I turned around and go anyway. The pig runs right out. We chased it all the way across the pasture. And it was her and 2 other guys and myself. And then it comes all the way back, goes all the way across, goes over into the neighbor's next door yard. So I'm running around in their yard with a fishnet trying to catch this pig. Oh, I about died. Came back here again. I got the buggy. I'm running the buggy trying to get in front of it to cut it off from going here or there. Goes back into the neighbor's yard. I mean, we're a good 15 or 20 minutes into it right now. It went all the way back across behind the fish house camper. And anyway, it goes back into the neighbor's yard all the way to the front corner of their yard. Then it comes back, crosses their driveway, and when it comes up there and it's going to go back into our pasture, there is fencing that in most places it's down, but some places it's up, and it's squared. And it got against there and couldn't get through. And I was coming in from this side, and the girl was coming in on this side, and she jumped on the pig and grabbed it. I mean, it's only about this big, and that thing is squealing and squealing. And then I got the fishnet over it before she lost grip on it. And we finally got it back here. And then I put them both into a little dog kennel. And now I'm putting wire that they won't be able to get through. They need to gain another 5 or 10 pounds before they won't be able to get through that fencing. So that's what I'm doing right now. Luckily it's a nice day and it wasn't raining like it's supposed to be doing tomorrow. But I needed to get this to tighten up the wire that I'm putting on right now. All right, you're free. You're free. There you go. Pork chops and bacon right there. Come on, Lisa, get you some food. Here you go, Festus. Put some fat on. How was your day today? At least it was sunny, huh? How are we looking down here? Oh my gosh, you're filthy. You're filthy. Let's see, warm water. Tell me, hey, I need some more food. That's the one the captain's off him all the time. Did you eat it all up? Did you eat it all? saw that. And see how they're trying to switch them over to hay?
Yeah.
Because that hasn't been done, so it has to be over generations
Yeah.
of it. And then they showed the color of that pork, and it did look just like beef, you know it?
Yeah.
It was like, wow. Why is it that soy is so bad? I mean, that's a grown plant. What's so bad about it?
Let's see. It's related to the isoflavones, which are whatever, that mimic estrogen in the body.
Oh, really?
Concerns include potential impacts on hormone levels, thyroid function, and even breast cancer, especially for individuals already diagnosed or at risk for estrogen-associated cancer.
Why do they feed us that crap then?
Because it's cheap. Soy contains whatever that is, which interfere with thyroid hormone production.
Huh.
Soy can be difficult to digest for some people, leading to bloating, constipation, and gas due to the presence of whatever that is. Mineral absorption. It can inhibit the absorption of certain minerals like iron and zinc.
Huh. That's interesting. Well, we'll see how we can do to keep them soy free then. That's just air, but that's the one that I told you need to watch it. I mean, that's just with the air going in there. It's not like that. Well, I've got 2 buckets with the pig feed and the milk. You saw me put that in there. I'll feed one tonight, see how they do, and then this one can just sit there and do whatever it does, and I'll feed that tomorrow morning, because the pigs, at least for now, I want to make sure I do it 2 times a day. See if they'll eat it. They should be hungry by now, unless they're too stressed out from the day.
He's got step.
Yep.
Goodness.
He's a little fat one, isn't he?
Yeah.
He went right for it. The other one is getting the spilled stuff. Don't shoot trumpet or swans. Oh, we got the pigs in there now. They're fed. I guess I don't have to feed them as much as I fed them, but we'll see what happens. The temperature is really dropping fast. I imagine it's going to go below freezing. I think it got down to like 30 degrees last night. But that 60 or whatever today, I sure felt good. I don't think we're going to see that for a few more days. Those, I fluffed up the hay in that corner, and the pigs have burrowed down in there because I seen the one was shivering after it ate. They'll stay good and warm in there. I was gone all morning, and right now, I don't know, it's probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought I'd come out here and kind of stake out where I want this bigger pig pen to be. I don't know if, this is 32 by 32. I don't know if we'll end up going back farther to get into the trees. We do have a buggy four-wheeler trail right back there. Or if this will be good enough, but I can't do anything right now. I thought maybe I could get these posts in, because now that we have the pigs here, I'm a little worried about how fast they grow, because the bigger they grow, the harder it's going to be for me to get them from there to here. But when I push this brush pile out of the way, that's ice right there. So, and like this stake here went in about 6 inches and hit the frozen ground. That back one over there went about 8 inches. So we'll see. I mean, if I'm here, I'm still behind this thing, so they would get some shade. It'd be pretty nice to get back into those bigger, the poplar trees right there. But I don't know, I might start. Another thing that I could do is don't go quite as wide and go deeper. But like I said, right on the other side of that little, the spruce right there, is where that trail goes. And I could move the trail, but what are you two doing back there? This morning they were completely underneath the hay. You wouldn't even know that there was anything in there. I threw some more in here. This isn't the grass stuff, this is the alfalfa stuff here. Maybe they want to chew on it, whatever. I mean, they have eaten some of the food. The water was empty this morning, but that very well could have been just tipped over. What is it? 16 days till opening fishing at the tent. I can't wait. I wanted to see if the tiller worked this year, and it seems to work just fine. What are you moving at me for? Come on in, Mesa, get your food. Good girl. There you go, Festus. How was your day today? A little chillier than yesterday, wasn't it? But still nicer than wintertime. How you doing today? Not too bad. I can deal with that. All right. Good job. Look at that, huh?
Hey, Mesa! Or is it Mesa?
It's Mesa. Sometimes she makes a mess of it. So what do you think we should do now? I've got that feed from, should I just add some warm milk into that feed I gave them last night since the pigs haven't ate it all?
Well, you're supposed to let it ferment overnight.
I did that with this other batch. So I guess I should do that, but less feed in the pail for tomorrow
Yeah.
because they're not eating near that.
You could give what's left in their thing to the chickens.
Yeah,
That would be less feed for the chickens.
yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that.
Actually, we should probably do that with the chicken food.
But the chicken food is pellets. Maybe I should switch to their brand of chicken food, which is more grain. They mix their own. I should see what that costs.
Yeah.
And then we could pour milk with it. Although we're going to be using the milk. I mean, we've got to get your office moved here. And then by the end of next week, we'll be able to,
Yeah.
then we have opening fishing the following weekend. But then life will get back to normal.
Right.
So, yeah.
For who?
For the pigs for tomorrow's.
Oh, yeah.
They'll have more milk. But
And I think that they'll start eating more.
no, they will. They don't even know what is going on right now. All right, we'll have to add milk with that.
I was looking into that duckweed today too, and they said you can really do it in any containers.
Really?
Yep.
Well, we can certainly
there
bring it
was
up.
duckweed and another weed. Duckweed grows best when it's warm, and this other stuff is a slow grower. Duckweed is a fast grower.
I could bring, when I go up, I can't remember if up at the tent, we get some duckweed, but not nearly as much. That water is too, there's movement in it and stuff.
Oh yeah, they said that duckweed likes still water.
When we go up duck hunting, I could bring home, 10 5-gallon buckets would take me no time. And there's just so much of it there. That's the way to do it.
Smitty!
And here's tomorrow's right here. See, they gotta chew more with that because it's not just like milk.
You got going? I looked at one chicken and it's like, wait, what you got over here?
Now they're coming over too. This is a good way to do it because it'll get the chickens and everybody to come over here. Eventually they'll go out in the pasture and eat stuff up.
Here he is now. He's got nice eyes.
Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. Looks like the pigs are snuggled in for the night. I'm going to end this one right now because the next 4 days are going to be pretty brutal for Melissa and I. Tomorrow we'll go and get everything packed up. The following morning the movers come in and get everything into the moving truck and then move it from Wisconsin to the Minnesota, over to the Minnesota side, and then get everything put back together, and they will be there the following day getting computers hooked up and everything like that, and then the next morning after that open for business. So probably not going to be filming much in the next 3 to 4 days. I will see you guys on the next video.